This is my extremely lowered Volkswagen T4. So far we've slammed it to the ground using Scarface low-rider suspension and even raised the engine and gearbox to give it more clearance. It may look like this on the outside, but it is hiding a very dirty little secret. The interior is completely gutted. So let's do something about that. In the last video, we ripped up the floor only to find these really weird metal plates. There was 3 layers of flooring we had to remove and then grind these plates out. Then I had to cut the heads off all these braces so I could get this horrible racking floor out. Then we gave it a good clean out, ready for the next stage. The floor has all been taken care of, sorted out, all the holes have been filled, all the holes have been, the corners there has been welded up, there's bits there that have been welded up. I've sorted the whole floor out, ready to go. Right, now, we need to start getting interior in this van. If you look at my old previous videos, like on the van that I did before, and you remember this interior, well, I'm not sure I want to do the same thing with this van. I want to do something different. So what I'm thinking is I've got an entire workshop full of road signs. I'm thinking about cladding the floor, the ceiling, everything in road signs. But I've also got another really cool thing to go in here. I need this van to be able to hold people. And what I mean by that is I need this, sorry, I'm decided to do this on the hottest day of the year so far. I need this van to be able to carry passengers in the back with seat belts, but also be able to sleep in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a seat right at the back door with seat belts, not a rock and roll bed, and then I'm going to have it so when my daughter sleeps in it, because it'll be a show vehicle mainly, but when my daughter sleeps in it, she'll be able to sleep on the floor on a mattress that we'll keep in the caravan. So when it's bedtime, we'll chuck it on the floor, blah, 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 blah. So what this van will look like in the back when it's in show is it will have a really cool interior, whatever I decide to do, and these seats in the back. And check these out, these are really cool. Check these out. Look at these bad boys. Look how retro these are. Look, you've got the folding armrest that goes up here. Look at the headrests. They're amazing. I love these seats. I'm not sure what they're out of. I was told they're from a Chevy truck or something, out of an old Chevy van. But they are so retro and so cool, and I bloody love them. So we're going to get these seats bolted into the rear of this van right here, right at the very back. That leaves the floor there to sleep on when my daughter needs to, and people can still drive in the back with seatbelts on. And then I can build something cool like on that side, like with speakers in it or TV that flaps down, and you know what I mean, all this cool stuff. But today we're going to get these seats in and probably start cladding this all out. I'll show you what I mean when I say I've got old road signs. Right, this is my workshop. And as you can see in here, I haven't put the light on, but you get the idea. As you can see in here, the entire workshop is made out of motorway signs from the UK, because I used to work for a sign company. I can't take the ones off the roof because they are the roof, but all these ones on the side, I've got loads. I've even got a McDonald's drive-through one there. So I'm thinking, I mean, look at them. I've got some really cool ones. Do you know what I mean? I've got some spares here, I've got some on the door there. They're just everywhere. So what I'm thinking is clad the whole van in road signs, all the roof, all down the sides, even the floor. Put that back seat in and then start to do details and stuff. But it'd be very bright in there. You don't want to go in there if you're on mushrooms or acid. Not that I've ever done anything like that before. What was I saying? Right, anyway, so that's what we're going to do today. We'll attempt to. But first things first, we need to get these seats in the back. So let's jump into that. Not bad. Is there enough room to sleep on the floor here now? Let's see if there's enough room to sleep on the floor. Once you're in. Yeah, I suppose you can sleep on the floor. That's perfect. That's like the perfect size. It's so hot today. We're inside, seats are in. They fit perfectly. We get them in the middle. They are at the very back. That gives enough room to sleep on the floor. Perfect. So, just got to mark out where I want to put the bolts through the floor, and I've got to bolt them in. straight to the floor. Massive, huge washers underneath to bolt them down. Once the seats are in, then I can start cladding and stuff around them. That is the plan. Whether it's a good one or not, I don't know. I should have cladded first, really, but... Oh, yeah, I should have cladded first, really, but we've got show season coming up. I don't know if I've got time. Actually quite a cosy place to be. Don't know if you noticed the merch. Born and bred petrol head. Yeah, it's going to be dirty, this one, but you can buy this on my channel, people. You can buy it. Born and bred petrol head, which is what I am. But yeah, just chilling, sitting in the seat in the back of the van. Yeah, wives dangling everywhere around me. But these are good seats. They've got the weirdest seat belts. Okay, these are lap belts. That does not bolt to the side or anywhere up here like I thought it did. There's nothing on it to bolt it anywhere. It literally just sits on your lap. It's an extractable lap belt. At least it's a seat belt. Okay, at least it's a seat belt. Maybe a lap belt. But at least it's a belt. Anyway, don't give me hate in the comments for having lap belts in the back of my van this day and age ago.
A few moments later.
Okay, I've now marked well on it. I was going to use these holes until I realised that this channel here, the wider channel, you know, that it's actually got a structural bit underneath. So I moved the holes to here. I'm going to put some massive thick bolts through here. Marked it up there, marked it there. So I need to flip this on its back and drill holes that I'm going to put the bolts through with. I knew I should have charged the drill. Cut to an hour's time. Okay, we're back. Let's keep going. Okay, we finally managed to drill through. This is thick. Finally managed to drill through. We've got M12 bolts with massive washers and plates that go underneath. And that should hold this in just fine. Right, now time to line it up and try and mark the holes on the floor. Okay, just marked, holes are drilled in there. I put the pen through, I marked the holes there and there, same on the front. So, centre punch, just to make sure it goes in the right spot. Drill right there. There we go. Same over here. Finding the right car is hard enough these days, but knowing it's been looked after is a completely different story. That's why I've been using Vehicle Score for my vehicles. If you watch my channel, you know I buy and sell a lot of vehicles, right? So I've been using Vehicle Score. It takes the guesswork out of any used car history and stuff like that. It gives vehicles a score out of 999. Not just a random number either. Their algorithm looks at patterns like MOTs, advisory patterns. It looks at the mileage. It looks at all that type of thing to see how the vehicle stacks up against average other cars of the same price and year and all that stuff. You can get a free initial score just by entering your reg. But if you want to look at the big stuff, right, like any salvage, if they've been written off in the past, if there's outstanding finance, history and all that lot, you can look at the big stuff just by paying a little fee and actually upgrading a little bit. So whether you're looking for your new daily or your next project car or anything like that, it's a massive time saver, trust me. You do not want to get stung. I've been stung before. It's not pretty. So head over to vehiclescore.co.uk and check out the reg before you even buy, man. Just don't go and buy a car without checking out the reg, all right? Seriously, just do it. Because if you don't, you're a mug. Anyway, massive thank you to Vehicle Score for supporting the channel and being our awesome sponsor.
Early the next morning.
Right, it's the very next day. It's going to be even hotter today. I don't know why I picked the days to do this, but yes, I am wearing a hillbilly tank top. And yes, you can see my nipples through this top. Oh well. Right, today I've got to decide which ones of these signs I want to put in my van. I'm trying to look around and decide. I've got to decide. It's all down to, you know, the size and shape and how it's going to fit into where there's points for me to screw it to. Also, what colours I want in there. You know, bright yellows might be a bit much on the ceiling, or if I'm like trying to sleep or something. Reds might be a bit much, but right, we're going to try and decide what I want. So, looking around in here, God, I've got growth coming through there. I'm quite liking this traffic control though. I'm quite liking the private property ones. Maybe if I can stagger things, that's good for like small areas. So we've got lots to choose from. Red route. It's trying to decide what I want, the drop-off point. Trying to decide what I want in the van, to be honest. That's quite a cool one. Red AMPR. That's the same one there. AMPR. Right. So, I've got to decide what I want to put in the van. I'm going to get on with deciding and just unscrewing them from the walls, the ones I'm going to choose, and then we'll see how we can fit them in the van.
A few moments later.
Okay, now we've got signs out. We're starting to take some signs down. I'm just laying stuff out to try and figure out roughly where I want stuff. I really like this McDonald's one, so I think I'm just going to put that in first and then just start building off of it. Right, as you can see, we've got this one bolted up there. We've got this one screwed to the floor here, the McDonald's one, that one there. But it is so hot this weekend that I don't think I can carry on, if I'm honest. I might have to switch to next weekend to finish this off, people. But I'll still put this video out this weekend, so you've got something to watch. And next weekend, we can get on with cladding this out when I'm not being burnt alive. So a little teaser for things coming up. Do you know, on my old builds, my old T4, all the rat rod stuff that you guys actually started following before, you know, fitting mirrors like this to a truck like this. Well, here's things to come. Do you know, I used to buy vintage parts from old retro or vintage classic cars, and I used to integrate them into my builds. Check this piece out. Just gonna put that. Just gonna put it out there. Just gonna put it out there. Maybe things to come. My merch, check this out. I've got a lot of new stuff. Right, let's talk about merch and all the cool stuff you can get from my shop now. ADHD Customs merch. We've got Born and Bred Petrol Head. We've got ADHD Customs, my chimp. If you notice the shorts and the trainers got going on, I wonder who that's modelled on. Look at that. Anyway, we've got ADHD Customs, Release Your Inner Chimp. And he's smoking something there and drinking a beer. So, we've got that one going on. Thing on the sleeve. There you go. I do love this one. We've also got, if you just want to tell everybody that you're a car guy, we've also got this really cool and retro. Also my logo on the sleeve. Loving this one. We've also got this one, Divergent Petrol Head with the brain. Thinking about all the other things on there. That's quite a cool one too. Or if you're just looking for the logo, we got t-shirts with my logo on it as well. If you like a baggy fit, I suggest going one size up. Or if you get like a tight fit, like not a tight fit, but you know, this is my size, it fits well. But if you want a bit baggier, go one size up. There's a lot of other merch in the shop as well, so go and have a look in the shop. Link in the description below. There's also a link on my top of my YouTube channel. So anyway, I think I'm going to call it here. Like I said already, we're going to get on with getting the stuff ready for next weekend when I'm not being roasted alive. And next weekend we'll finish this build off. So stay tuned for that, people. I'll see you in the next one.